Good evening. Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you for this class. Myself, Dr. Pratibha. I invite you all for this class. I welcome you all for this class. So let us start with today's class. आज का टॉपिक है इनफर्टिलिटी. So आजकल का ये burning problem है infertility. There may be issues with either males or females. So the aim of a living being is to continue its species, right? लेकिन infertility ऐसा problem है कि the person will not be able to procreate. Okay, reproduction becomes very difficult, yeah, impossible, and that condition is called as infertility. Infertility is defined as not being able to get pregnant or conceive even after 1 year or longer of unprotected sex. It can happen when one partner cannot contribute to conception, or that a woman is unable to carry a pregnancy to full term. So there may be problems related to both in the couples, or either one of them will not be able to contribute for pregnancy, full term pregnancy. So that is called as infertility. And आजकल तो हम बहुत ज्यादा देख रहे हैं ये problem. It is a burning problem all over the world. So, and the causes may be many. For example, in males, it can be low sperm count, low sperm mobility, testicular infection, cancer or surgery, overheated testicles, ejaculation disorders, hormonal imbalance, hypogonadism, genetic factors, obesity, mental stress, alcohol. So these are some of the major issues which are causing this infertility. In females, it can be related to, problems related to many things like age factor. The ability to conceive starts to fall around the age of 32 years. Smoking, which is significantly increases the risk of infertility in both men and women. आजकल तो 30 से पहले 30 से पहले बहुत कम लोग they are getting pregnant, or they are going for further this thing, right? So 32 years के बाद तो बहुत कम हो जाएगा. Smoking significantly increases the risk of infertility in both men and women, क्योंकि वो reabsorption की वजह से ऐसा हो सकता है, and it may undermine the effects of fertility treatment. Smoking during pregnancy increases the chances of pregnancy loss. So ladies have to be very careful. Those who are addicted to smoking and other conditions, they will have to stop alcohol. Any amount of alcohol consumption can affect the chances of conceiving. So this is also to be remembered. Being obese or overweight, so that is one of the prime reasons for infertility. Eating disorders, so खाने में as we have discussed all these days, eating disorders, आहार के विषय में, indiscipline, these are all very common things, very common reasons for many health issues. Diet, a lack of folic acid, iron, zinc and vitamin B12 can affect fertility. So ये सब माइक्रोविटामिन्स की कमी होने से भी कुछ प्रेगनेंसी रिलेटेड इश्यूज हो सकता है. I mean conception related issues. Exercise, both too much and too little exercise can lead to fertility problems. So exercise तो एक ऐसा एक्टिविटी है जो ज्यादा करने से भी प्रॉब्लम है और कम करने से भी. STDs, that is sexually transmitted diseases, infections, these also can be causes for pregnancy, infertility, like gonorrhea, syphilis and all these things. And then exposure to some chemicals, some pesticides, herbicides, metals such as lead and solvents have been linked to fertility problems in both men and women. So those who are exposed to this lead and other things, yes, they may suffer from this problem. Mental stress. So stress to आजकल का common factor है, right? So mental stress is also one very important reason. Home remedies to work on infertility. Eat warm. See, I won't say home remedies for this. It can be called as natural remedy, isn't it? Okay. Eat healthy, warm, home cooked meals. That is most important. Never skip meals. So meals kabhi bhi skip mat kijiye. So maintain a very proper food habit, food style. Eat antioxidant rich foods such as fruits, grapes, pomegranate, apple, pear, banana, vegetables, grains, and nuts like almonds, walnuts, raisins, and all these. Include dates, pumpkins, saffron, honey in the diet, beans, peas, whole grains, and turmeric. Opt for black cumin that improves fertility. So, these are all some of the very important things that help in improving the fertility. Avoid eating trans fats like pizza, burger, chips, and over refined food items. So those things have to be avoided. Increase sources of protein in diet like pulses, millets, sprouts, in the sense not too much of sprouts. Lose weight and start with breathing exercises like pranayama. Reduce caffeine intake. So caffeine को कम करना बहुत अच्छा होगा. Manage stress. So stress has to be managed well because that is, as we discussed, the major cause. And then maintain healthy hemoglobin. For females, HB must be around 12 and for males to be around 40. So these are some of the important things that have to be followed. Sweet dietary products. Okay. Madhur ras ahar like kheer, milk, ghee help to improve the sperm count. That is, quantity of shukra and quality would be improved with this शुक्र, क्योंकि शुक्र को हम मधुर रस वाले ऐसा सोच, आई मीन वी कैन कंसिडर, समझ सकते हैं. Black sesame, fenugreek seeds, dill seeds help to cleanse the uterus and improve healthy endometrial lining. So these are good for ladies, but not after conception, it is before conception. Improve the digestive power of improve the power of digestion. Toxins are formed through undigested food which occurs due to poor digestion. Thus, the treatment to eliminate the toxins should be the foremost step. So, Ayurvedic Panchakarma treatment for infertility helps to remove the toxins and correct the digestion, thus nourishing the ojas. So, improve the power of digestion. This is most important. Then, balancing the Vata dosha. So, as you know, these are all the Panchakarmas, the 5 very important Shodhana treatments. I will talk about that tomorrow. If time permits, I will say today only. Balancing the Vata dosha. The main dosha involved in infertility is Vata dosha. Thus, it is important to correct the functions of Vata dosha to help in conception. Herbal formulations combined with diet and lifestyle modification helps in balancing the Vata. Full body massages with lukewarm oils must be done to pacify Vata dosha. So dosha involved is Vata. So Vata should be kept under control. You know many means to reduce Vata dosha, control Vata dosha. That has to be followed. Shodhana chikitsa. Shodhana ka matlab kya hai? It is detoxification therapy. So what is this detox? It is a form of cleansing treatment, cleansing therapy. So इससे हम क्या समझना चाहिए हमें? Snehana and Svedana. These are the Purva karmas of Shodhana karma. That is oil massage and fomentation. Also internal administration of some medicated ghees followed by hot water sipping. So these are some important prerequisites, or we can say the pre-operative procedures for Shodhana Chikitsa. Then it includes procedures like Vamana, Virechana, Basti, Uttara Basti. So these are some important treatments, therapies that are adopted. These are administered according to condition of the patient. The therapy demands strict dietary regimen after the completion of it. So there should be a very strict diet regimen. The Shodhana Chikitsa improves the ovarian cycle, corrects the tubes and uterine problem that cause infertility. So Shodhana treatment is very important. और इससे क्या फायदा when you ask this ovarian cycle is set right, corrects the tubes and uterine problem which causes infertility. Herbs used for ovulation disorders are shatavari, aloe vera, ashoka, dashamula, shilajatu, chavanprash, etc. So these herbal formulations regulate the cycle of periods, improve the health and wellness of an individual, improve the quality, quantity, motility, and morphology of sperms, reduces stress, treats insomnia, and balance the doshas, thus helping you to get pregnant. So these are some very important treatments that can be adopted. So let us see some of the burning problems that we generally see in the present generation. So first is PCOD or polycystic ovarian disease. It is a condition where ovaries release a lot of immature or partially mature eggs which eventually turn into cysts. देखिए ये क्या है कि इसे हम false cyst बोल सकते हैं, that is pseudo cyst, क्योंकि इसमें actual cyst नहीं होता है लेकिन वो दिखाई देता है like it appears as if it is a cyst. So it is nothing but water clogged structures. Okay, so PCOD is such condition. इससे क्या होता है कि actually every month ovulation जो mandatory है स्त्री के शरीर में ovulation होने से the cycle would be regular. That ovulation does not happen properly with this PCOD क्योंकि those eggs का size बहुत ज्यादा होता है और size ज्यादा होने के वजह से इसका release हर महीना नहीं होता है. When there is no egg, there is no question of conception, right? What are the causes? The root cause of polycystic ovarian syndrome in Ayurveda can be considered as imbalance of channels of menstruation, that is artavavah sroto dushti. So the root cause of polycystic ovarian syndrome in this is, we consider it as, you all remember rasa dhatu ka upadhatu hai artava. So ye artava vahasrotas means the system related to this artava, or we can consider it as female reproductive system. अगर ये female reproductive system में कुछ problem हो जाए, then that is a cause for infertility, and the culprit is vitiated vata, disordering the functions of pitta and affecting the basic functions of kapha. Okay, so PCOD ka causes kya hai? What are all the different reasons why people suffer from PCOD? Look at this. PCOD ka excessive dieting, that means excessive dieting in the sense too much of consumption of food items. That is what we mean here. Excessive dieting nahi, diet में कुछ illogical things. Insulin resistance, so that can be one major cause. Being overweight, ज़्यादा weight put on होना. Stress, too much of stress. Hypothyroidism, thyroid gland का improper functioning. Liver dysfunction, so liver dysfunction means all the systems are imbalanced when there is no proper functioning of liver. So these are all the different causes of PCOD. And then common symptoms of PCOD include acne, that is pimples, weight gain, and trouble losing weight. So too much of weight the person starts getting, accumulating. There may be 3 kgs and all difference in 1 month only, and losing weight would be a very great problem. Okay, जितने जल्दी से weight put on होता है उतनी जल्दी से it does not come down. Extra hair on face and body, so too much of hair growth. जहां पर बाल होना चाहिए वहां नहीं होता है. Instead you see this hair on other areas, like in ladies in the region of beard, mustache and all, or those start appearing, and even on the chest region and abdominal region you start seeing hair. Often women get thicker, darker facial hair and more hair on the chest, belly and back. Then thinning hair on the scalp. So जहां पर बाल होना चाहिए वहां नहीं होता है, right? So वहां से कम हो जाता है, होते ही जाता है this. And then irregular periods. Often women with PCOS have fewer than 9 periods a year. So PCOD के condition में ladies will have very less periods. So it has to be 12 if it is regular monthly. But here, since the duration of each cycle is more, the number of cycles would be less than 9. So some women have no periods, others have very heavy bleeding. So this is also, no periods is first symptom that is seen in PCOD, and heavy bleeders are also prone to this PCOD. We won't say no for that. So that is dysfunctional uterine bleeding, menorrhagia, metrorrhagia, all these may set in. Fertility problems. Many women have PCOS. Many women having PCOS have trouble getting pregnant, infertility. So PCOD की वजह से ओव्यूलेशन ही ठीक तरह से नहीं होता है, एंड ओव्यूलेशन ठीक तरह से नहीं होने की वजह से we don't see conception at all. And depression also, pregnancy, depression is also seen. Darkening of the skin. Dark patches of skin can form in body creases like those on the neck, in the groin, and under the breast. So this darkening is seen. Eat fewer saturated fats like red meat and deep fried foods. Reduce your salt intake. So salt को खाना कम करना है. Eat more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, because these prove to be supplying all the micronutrients, and good quantity of fruits and vegetable will not allow you to take too much of carbs. So carbs ज़्यादा लेने से ही ये problems हो जाता है ना, इसलिए. Avoid refined sugar, sugary foods, and artificial sweeteners. Then ashwagandha. It is a herb that's also called Indian ginseng or winter cherry. So ashwagandha, as we all know, Withania somnifera is the botanical name, and we have been seeing the actions of ashwagandha from such long time. It can help balance cortisol levels to improve stress and PCOD symptoms. One can start consuming ashwagandha powder or in capsule form. Next is cinnamon. Cinnamon can positively affect insulin resistance parameters in PCOS and plays a major role in regulating menstrual cycle. So hamara very own dalchini, which you find in the kitchen, so that is said to be having a very good impact, positive impact on the cycles. Add a dash of cinnamon in your oatmeals, milk, or herbal drinks. Turmeric, its active ingredient curcumin, has an anti-inflammatory agent and as a way to decrease the insulin resistance. So turmeric is very good. Manage stress and anxiety. Reducing stress can help balance your hormones. So stress and anxiety ko kam karna hai, and then because this helps in balancing the hormones. Stay well hydrated by drinking 1.5 to 2 liters of filter water daily. So that is also very important. Perform moderate exercise of 45 minutes every day. Practice alternate nasal breathing, that is pranayam. So ये करने से भी body का हर functioning, हर system will become normal. Yoga pose is also called as reclining butterfly pose, that is Supta Baddha Konasana, Bharadwajasana, Chakichalanasana, and Shavasana. These are all very helpful. Also remember, every yoga session should be ended with a very good relaxation in the form of Shavasana and deep breathing, all these deep relaxation technique and all these, right? Next is Vajikaran. So Vajikaran or Vrishya Chikitsa is one of the 8 major specialities of Ashtanga Ayurveda. So Ayurveda has basically 8 branches. So Kaya, Bala, Graha, Urdhvanga, Shalya, Damshtra, Jara, Vrisha. That is, Kaya Chikitsa is internal medicine. Bala Chikitsa is pediatrics. Kaya Bala, Graha Chikitsa is something related to mind, or we can also consider it as supernatural, some powers which are controlling or taking control over the person's mind. So mental health, and also some infections and microbial infestations related problems can be considered as graha chikitsa. So kaya bala graha urdhvanga ka matlab hai हमारा neck से ऊपर जो भी organs है, we all consider that as urdhvanga. So there is a specialty branch in Ayurveda called as Shalakya Tantra that deals with this urdhvanga chikitsa. Shalya chikitsa is related to surgical. Then Damshtra is Visha chikitsa. So toxicology, forensic medicine, all these come under this Visha chikitsa. Jara Vrisha. Jara is Rasayana chikitsa, that is geriatrics. And then Vrisha is this Vajikarana. So among these 8 branches, Vajikarana is also one. Vaji ka matlab hai horse, Karan का मतलब है making the person like horse, because horse is considered as a symbol of sexuality. So making a person as strong as horse is what is Vajikarana means. The subject is concerned with aphrodisiacs, virility, and improving the health of progeny. So not just aphrodisiac. Basically, the target is to get a very good progeny, whereas the side benefit is that it improves the sexual ability of a person. As per Charaka Samhita, by proper use of Vajikarana formulations, one becomes endowed with good physique, potency, strength, and complexion, and sexually exhilarated and sexually potent. So these are some of the effects. This in turn is helpful in many common sexual dysfunctions, including infertility. So in males, we generally see this erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation, और ये सब conditions में ये बहुत अच्छा है. Charaka Samhita states, the healthy life has three main pillars. You all remember the three upastambhas, the three pillars of life. We said good food, then good sleep, and maintaining celibacy. That is discipline, sexual discipline. So, proper sleep and a healthy sex and marital life. So, Vajikaran Chikitsa requires living in strict compliance to the directions mentioned in Ayurvedic classics. So, in Ayurveda, the sexual health regarding this, so many rules and regimens have been told that what are the different modes, different things that have to be adopted, rules one has to follow regarding this to have a very good emotional and social health. Okay, it involves various methods of shodhan, that is cleansing treatments through Vaman and Virection and Swedan. After the Shodhana therapy, based on the prakriti of the individual's imbalance, certain herbal and herbo mineral combinations are administered. So this can be considered the treatment of this based on the doshas. Other components in the therapy involves improving health and pleasure in general, like massaging with medicated herbal oils and herbal baths, wearing of fragrant garlands, anointing the body with fragrant herbal pastes, and listening to music and all these things. Next, who should not consume this Vajikaran preparation? So, by this we have understood that Vajikaran means the type of treatment which helps in improving the sexual ability of a man. So, अगर हम हर किसी को ये treatment देते हैं, so it would become a blunder, and we will be making some antisocial things happen. So, with the increased number of rapes and other sexual abuses, we can't generalize this treatment of the Vajikaran. So as per Ayurveda, it is recommended that person below 17 years of age and above 70 years of age should not consume Vajikarana preparations. These preparations have to be consumed by Jitendriya Purusha. So one who has control or ability to take care of his senses. If Vajikaran preparations are consumed by Ajitendriya Purusha, that is person with no proper control over his senses, then uh, he may prove harmful to the society, right? So that is the thing. Then how Vajikaran works. Vajikaran therapy is said to revitalize all the seven dhatus. So the seven dhatus, you all know, रस धातु से लेकर शुक्र धातु तक there are seven धातुस, और ये शुक्र धातु is the one which is responsible for गर्भोत्पादन, that is further formation of fetus and all these things. So इसके लिए क्या करना है? The treatment has to be taken properly, therefore restores equilibrium and health. It offers a solution to minimize the shukra defects and ensures a healthy progeny. Not just having a healthy progeny, but having a progeny which has superior qualities of all dhatus. That is what is expected from Vajikaran. Rasayana drugs act inside the human body by modulating the neuroendocrino immune system. Vajikaran Rasayan is a special category of Rasayan which improve the reproductive system and enhance sexual function. So they act on higher centers of the brain, that is hypothalamus and limbic system. Vajikaran also claims to have anti-stress adaptogenic, which helps to alleviate anxiety associated with sexual desire and performance. So all these are some of the entities of Vajikaran. So these are some of the basic formulations. So basically what we do is we advise a patient to go for proper Panchakarma cleansing therapies. After all the therapies, we advise some Rasayana Dravyas, that is Dravyas or medicines which help in improving the health, overall health. So especially this aphrodisiacs are given like Vrishani Gutika, Vrishya Gutika, Vajikarana Gritam, Vasanta Kusmakara Rasa, Makaradvajavati, Makaramushti, Ashwagandha Grita, Mrita Sanjeevini Sura, all these. And there are some single herbs also, which are generally used like powder of Ashwagandha, 1 to 3 grams, or root of Musali, 1 to 3 grams, or root of Shatavari, 1 to 3 grams, or seed of Kapikachu, 1 to 3 grams, or tuber of Vidari, 1 to 3 grams, or Nagabala, 1 to 3 grams. All these or many of these to be taken with 100 to 250 ml of milk twice a day. These drugs are useful for Shukra Janana, that means improving the health of the Shukra. Kharjura or Pinda Kharjura, that is dates, they are to be taken in the dose of 25 to 50 grams with 100 to 250 ml of milk thrice a day. It is useful for Shukra Rechana. Power of Bhang, that is Indian hemp leaf, 250 to 500 mg to be taken with 4 to 6 grams honey and 100 to 250 ml milk thrice a day. It is useful for Shukrastambhana in premature ejaculation. Powder of Jati Phala, that is maize nut, 1 to 3 grams to be taken with 100 to 250 ml of milk twice a day for Shukrastambhana in premature ejaculation. Powder of Javitri has to be taken in this dosage, that is 1 to 3 grams with 100 to 250 ml of milk twice a day for Shukrastambhana in premature ejaculation. Powder of Javitri, 1 to 3 grams to be taken with 100 to 250 ml milk twice a day, which is also useful in premature ejaculation. Then powder of Lavanga, 1 to 3 grams to be taken with 100 to 250 ml of milk twice a day for premature ejaculation. So all these are some of the single herbs. So these can be consumed after getting the prescription from a registered Ayurvedic medical practitioner, because the dosage and the adjuvants, all these have to be taken care properly. So after this, let us take up one more problem related to female body called as leukorrhea. Leukorrhea is nothing but white discharge. So what is white discharge? Yes, of course, any woman for that matter would have this white discharge regularly. Lekin white discharge is nothing but it's a sort of cleansing of the uterus from within. It's a natural way of cleansing the uterus. लेकिन अगर ये white discharge बहुत ज्यादा हो जाए, so in such a situation, it requires some proper care and concern, क्योंकि ये direct करता है towards some underlying infection. So what is this leukorrhea? It is also known as white discharge and is normally seen in females. It is a situation in which white, yellowish and sticky substances are released from the vagina. So ये तो कुछ secretions है, which is these secretions are very normal for females and every woman experiences during their reproductive years. Having white discharge 2 to 3 times in a day is very usual because it's a natural way of cleaning, lubricating, and protecting the reproductive organs from infections. But if a person is facing this more than 2 to 3 times, then it is a matter of concern. And of course, अगर ये white discharge कुछ foul smell के साथ associated है, या फिर कुछ changes in colors and consistency को हम देख सकते हैं, so then that is a matter of concern. White discharge has become a common problem in women nowadays. So what are the causes? Wrong food combinations, repeated abortions, overeating of cold, heavy to digest food, over intake of sweet food items, daytime sleep after lunch, unhygienic conditions, mental stress, suppression of natural urges. So all these are some of the causes. And then symptoms of leukorrhea: thick and white yellow substance released from vagina, pain in back and leg, intense itching in vagina, lower abdominal pain, burning urination and frequently feeling of urine pressure, disturbance of digestion, irritation and lack of concentration in work, tiredness, strong smell of discharge, and rashes also. So sometimes this white discharge may also be one reason for or it is a symptom of diabetes. The leukorrhea may lead to issues like diabetes, anemia, indigestion, constipation, hormonal disturbances, local injury, vaginal atrophy, and bacterial infections. So इसके लिए क्या करें हम? Drink plenty of water in a day so that if any infection is there, that is flushed out. Fenugreek water, that is methi ka pani. Take 3 tablespoons of fenugreek seeds and boil it in a liter of water. Continue the boiling till the water reduces to half. Now let it cool and drink a bowl of it every morning. Females can add lime juice in water or neem water to wash their vaginal area. So this is also very useful. Ladies finger, see, food we have, diet, medicine we have. What is that? Green vegetables are rich in minerals and proteins, which help in treating many problems related to the body. Leukorrhea is one of the problems that can be treated with lady's finger. Boil some pieces of lady's finger for 20 minutes at least in water, then strain it and drink it as a tonic. Then amaranth root. This herb has antibacterial properties that help to flush out the toxins, which are the main reason for leukorrhea. This herb also helps to treat the various other vaginal disorders. You can consume it either by making powder of this root, by grinding it and take it with water, or boil leaves and branches in water, strain and take it as a tonic twice a day. And then mango seeds. ड्राई द मैंगो सीड्स. कभी कभी क्या करते हैं, मैंगोस खा के वो सीड को हम डिस्कार्ड करते हैं, लेकिन अगर हम ये सीड्स को ड्राई करते हैं, once they get dry, convert them into powder by grinding. This powder can be consumed by adding it into the water in order to eliminate white discharge disorder. And then walnut leaves. They have astringent properties which can heal the infection. Boil leaves of walnut in water for 20 minutes. Once it is done, strain the entire water and leave it to get cool. Now, apply the substance on the vaginal area and repeat the process for at least 3 to 4 a day for rapid relief. And then keep proper hygiene. Use cotton panties. For vaginal washes, you can use Triphala water or fenugreek water. So these are some very common things. लेकिन ऐसे कंडीशंस में हम क्या करते हैं आयुर्वेदिक डॉक्टर्स, we also advise some internal medicines like, please make a note of this, Pushyanuga Churna, then Dhatri Loha, Lodhra Sava, Ashoka Rishta internally. Okay, so a proper usage of all these, and vaginal wash with Panchavalkala Kashaya. So ye Panchavalkala Kashaya is the 5 tree barks. So these can be made into kashayam, and that kashayam can be used for washing the vagina as well as internal consumption. That would be a very good effective remedy, right? Next is blemishes. So blemishes is something like melasma, which is seen on the face, the condition in which there are dark discolored patches on the skin is known as blemish. So they can occur over the eyebrows, over the nose, cheeks, and lips. The antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties of honey help in lightening the scars. Apply a teaspoonful of honey on blemishes and keep it on for about 15 minutes before washing it off. See, now, from now onwards, see, till now we have discussed about reproductive health. Now it is related to beauty. Okay, beauty care. Blemishes are nothing but melasma or bhang that is seen on the face. So there are some very simple remedies that can be adopted. All these are very simple. You can just follow these. Follow this regime for 15 days and you will notice that the scar has started to disappear. And then take out potato juice and massage it on your skin every day. Red sandalwood, considered a useful ingredient for lightening the blemishes. You can use face pack with red sandalwood as one of the ingredients to lighten dark spots of blemishes. And then lemon is the most common natural ingredient used to treat hyperpigmentation. It is the richest source of vitamin C. Squeeze the lemon into a bowl and add equal parts of water. Applying lemon juice on the skin without diluting might result in skin irritation. Use a cotton ball to apply the mixture directly to the areas with dark spots on your face and hands, right? So next is aloe vera. See, aloe vera, you can grow it at home. So make it a point to buy some medicinal plants and grow it at home. Take care of them very well. You feel very happy when it blooms. Hmm? Right. Aloe vera contains polysaccharides which help in healing the scars and blemishes. Take a single leaf of aloe vera and extract the pure gel from it by slicing through the exterior section. Apply the freshly extracted gel on your face and neck. Leave it to dry for 15 minutes and rinse with water. Keep repeating this process for a month and you will observe lightening of your scars and blemishes. So that is about aloe vera. Then apply powdered mudga dal with milk over face. Let it stay for 8 to 10 minutes and then wash with water. This paste has skin lightening effects. So this is also one. मुदगा दाल हम तो ये बेसन का ये आटा ये लगाते हैं राइट, लेकिन मुदगा दाल दैट इज मूंग दाल का पाउडर भी बहुत अच्छा है. कुमकुमादि तैलम, see this is a classical Ayurvedic preparation. One of its main ingredients is saffron. This aids in repairing pigmentation and clearing the complexion. Clean your face and apply 4 to 5 drops of this oil and apply it all over your face and neck. Gently massage your skin with your fingertips till the oil is completely absorbed. For best results, keep it overnight. And then Nalpamaradi Taila. It contains Indian madder, gooseberry, turmeric, vetiver, and sesame oil. The presence of turmeric provides antioxidant properties which repairs and prevents scars, uneven complexion, and pigmentation. So combination also can be used like Nalpamaradi. क्योंकि कुमकुमादी तैला थोड़ा एक्सपेंसिव रहता है, so you can use this Nalpamaradi oil mixed with Kumkumadi Tailam, right? Next is Amla powder combined with water makes a wonderful face pack which helps in reducing acne and lightening scars and blemishes. It also helps in enhancing the natural production of collagen in your skin. Required amount of amla powder and add water to form a thick paste. Apply the pack onto your face and neck. Leave it for 20 minutes to dry and rinse with plain water. Manage your sleep cycle. Then avoid late night usage of mobiles. Their blue light makes your skin more prone to blemishes. So this is about amla and any face pack for that matter. Do not leave it for a very long time. You have to wash it as soon as it dries. Then exercise regularly. When you exercise, the blood flow in your body increases, including the vessels present under your facial skin. After the completion of exercise, your face skin is left with oxygenated blood flow, which gives you a radiant and glowing skin. Apply sunscreen to further avoid darkening of the blemishes. It is to be applied 30 minutes before going out and has to be reapplied after 3 to 4 hours. And then see, exercise is a very natural way of maintaining the health. Add antioxidant fruits in diets such as lemon, watermelon, papaya, guava, kiwi, and oranges. And then face scrubs and packs for blemishes. Look at this. There is a very good big list of these face scrubs and blemishes for blemishes. Oatmeals and yogurt scrub. Ingredients are 2 tablespoons finely ground rolled oats, organic if possible, 1 tablespoonful organic plain yogurt, 1 tablespoonful coconut oil. So क्या करना है इसे? Directions. Grind oats into a fine powder using a coffee grinder or food processor. Mix all ingredients in a mixing bowl. Apply to the cleansed skin in gentle circles for about 30 to 60 seconds. Rinse the scrub from your skin with lukewarm water. Spoon any remaining mixture into the airtight container and store it in the refrigerator. Then honey and oats scrub. 1/4 cup plain oats, uncooked and finely ground. 1/8 cup raw honey. and 1/8 cup coconut oil. So this is also a very good one. Directions: grind oats into a fine powder in a grinder or food processor. Mix all ingredients in a bowl. Apply to the skin in gentle circles for about 60 seconds. Rinse the scrub with lukewarm water. Spoon the remainder of the scrub in an airtight container and store in the refrigerator. Next is chocolate scrub. Don't ask me if chocolate scrub is a classical Ayurvedic thing. No, it is not. But chocolate is rich in high in antioxidants and anti-aging properties. It also increases the production of collagen, hydrates skin, and imparts a glow to face, making it silky soft. Take 2 to 3 tablespoonfuls of melted dark chocolate, 1 cup granulated sugar, 2 tablespoonfuls ground coffee, and half a cup coconut oil. Mix all the ingredients and store them in an airtight jar. When you want to use it, scoop a few spoonfuls in a microwave safe bowl and heat it for 6 to 8 seconds. Scrub away to reveal soft, supple skin. And then coconut milk and almond. This face scrub will exfoliate the skin and help reduce the appearance of cellulite. So क्या करना है? Combine 1 cup of grounded cooked oats, 4 tablespoonful of grounded almonds, and 2 tablespoonful finely ground roses together. Add enough coconut milk to form a smooth paste. Use this as a gentle scrub for soft and supple skin. And then rice and honey scrub. Take 2 tablespoonful of rice and grind them coarsely. Add enough honey to make a thick paste. After cleansing your face, apply the scrub evenly onto your face and massage with very light strokes. Wash it off with lukewarm water and pat dry. Follow with the moisturizer. And then turmeric and honey face pack. Known for its anti-inflammatory properties, turmeric is a widely used kitchen ingredient to not only cure but also bring out glow. Honey deeply moisturizes skin and brings out that inner radiance. So कैसे use करना है? Mix together turmeric and honey to form a smooth paste. Apply on skin and keep it on for 10 minutes. Rinse with lukewarm water and voila, you have glowing skin. Then turmeric and neem face pack. Grind a tablespoonful of neem leaves to create a paste. Add half spoon of turmeric powder to it. Mix and apply. Let the turmeric be pure, otherwise it's not so good. Leave it on for 10 minutes and then rinse with lukewarm water. Then gram flour, honey and yogurt face pack. And then see, there are no many types of honey and no many types of turmeric also. Turmeric में एक है कस्तूरी मंजिल, that is different. Normal regular that is used for cooking, that only should be used. Gram flour, honey and yogurt face pack. Blend 1 tablespoonful of gram flour with honey and yogurt. Apply on face, leave on for 10 minutes and rinse with lukewarm water. Then besan or gram flour is a popular ingredient used to brighten and tighten the skin. Along with these, gram flour also works to control acne and acne scars and prevent oiliness. Blend it with honey and yogurt for best results. And then moong dal face pack. Soak a little green gram in some raw milk overnight. The next morning, grind the soaked dal to form a paste and apply it on your face for 15 minutes. Rinse it off and dab your face with a soft towel. This face pack is very gentle. For dry skin, you can mix it with little amount of ghee. For suntan removal, add a bit of curd along with moong dal powder. Then moong dal is a very potent beauty ingredient as it contains vitamins A and C, which can ensure a natural glow for the face, and it can also condition your hair and reduce breakage. Moong dal can be used in its both avatars, green and yellow one. So today there was nothing much to explain, rather it was only like reading, because lots of recipes and scrubs and so many things, no? Right. The second part of the class was much like that. Let me take up some questions today. We have 9 more minutes. Prachi is asking, if someone takes Shatavari since young age and makes good lifestyle, then can it increase their fertility age? Yeah, to some extent it can, but still there is a natural rhythm in your body. So fertility age depends on how well or how your what to say, parents, your grandparents, or hereditary factors. In my ultrasound, I had some cysts in ovary, but I have no symptoms at all. My menstrual cycle is normal and I have normal weight. No acne, no digestive issue. Is it possible they are temporary? So it is possible that they are in the starting stage. So take care, check, have a check on your weight, and try to follow a proper regular lifestyle. Is red sandalwood better than normal sandalwood? लेपम्स के लिए हम रेड सैंडलवुड ही यूज करते हैं. इंटरनल कंजम्पशन के लिए the normal sandalwood is used. Which honey and which turmeric to use? Ekta Gupta has asked this. There is only one type of honey, though there are many brands. Honey is one, so go for a best quality. Turmeric में कस्तूरी मंजिल भी है, लेकिन कस्तूरी मंजिल से ज्यादा ये अच्छा होगा normal. If someone has pigmentation since birth, will it go if treated? It depends on how deep it is. Okay, if it is like a birthmark, it does not go. So any other questions? So let me just explain about Panchakarmas to you once again. So tomorrow also I will continue. I hope all of you have asked questions in the query form. I'm receiving another question. Vinny is asking, where can I buy giloy vegetable? I live in North India and cannot find it here. You can grow it on your own. Please try to get a sapling of this giloy, and you can plant it in the pot and take care of it every day. So it's a climber which grows very fast, and definitely you can take good use of it. You can make use of it. Palak. Palak, you can speak.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
So, ma'am, I have few questions, like very small. Firstly, during the periods time, I personally feel gastric issue, bloating. So, why is it so?
Because you are not following a proper lifestyle. Maybe there are some activities in your daily routine which is causing increase of vata dosha in the body. That might be the reason for this gastric problem and gas accumulation during periods.
Okay, like exercise and all, ma'am.
Exercise, and maybe you're straining yourself too much, or you're controlling your natural urge to pass urine, urge to defecate, many other things, and you only have to try to figure out what is the reason. And then you might not be sleeping well, your mattress might be different, or are you working?
Yeah, ma'am. 9 hours of shift, still working.
That travel and stress might be more. All these would have contributed towards severe vata vritti.
Okay, we'll try to cover it. So the next question is, as you have suggested for the face pack, that we can mix some of the sesame oil. What I generally do, I directly apply sesame oil, like for massage and all. So is it good?
Sesame oil is actually very good.
Okay.
If it is suiting you, definitely you can use.
Okay, ma'am. And last question, will you suggest some hair pack remedies? I mean, hair pack, as you suggested.
Mehendi would be a best natural hair pack. I can suggest you some oils. Oils like nearly. Actually, what is the problem?
See, I wanted to know about my mother. My mother hair are very thin and she doesn't have that much density. So for the volume, even for me, I wanted to know what should I apply, because I'm getting a very loss of hair right now.
See, rather than hair pack for the hair, rather than pack, oil would be good. Like Neeli Bringadi. See, one thing you have to understand, Palak, accept yourself as you are. If it is troubling too much, then think about it. See, if you have a familial tendency of having less hair, then why do you want to take up so much of, take away so much of energy and so much of time just to have some packs and other things? You can maintain your hair. I mean, some people would naturally only would have less hair. Don't
No,
worry too
ma'am,
much
I
about that.
actually I don't have, sorry to interrupt you. My hair growth is okay, fine. Okay, it's
Hmm.
not less, but right now I'm facing that issue, hair loss. I've tried for that power gummies also, as you, if you know about that, power
What?
gummies, power gummies for hair. Okay,
No,
I
I
have
don't know.
tried in the past. So उससे क्या मुझे फर्क पड़ा था मैम, आई एम स्पीकिंग इन हिंदी, बट
Hmm.
नाउ आई डोंट वांट टू यूज ऑल सच things. So I
Hmm.
wanted to know about natural remedies. I am
Yeah,
applying all of them.
natural remedies. That is what I'm telling you. Many people naturally only they will have less hair. Try to maintain it by regular oiling and regular hair wash and having very good nutritious food, good quantity of proteins and also calcium and vitamins and iron. So all these would be sufficient. Apart from this, if you are expecting some miraculous or magical hair packs, we don't have. Hmm?
Right, right.
I can
Agree.
suggest some oils like Neeli Bringadi is good, Shirabala is also very good. Like that, I can suggest you some oils. So we don't have such miraculous and magical effects.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, got
Pay
it.
more attention towards your general health, bodily health, physical health. Okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot, ma'am, for your nice
Thank you.
reply.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you, Palak. Then, huh, just a minute. Vinny is asking, where can I buy Giloy vegetable? I live in North India and cannot find it here. Huh, I have answered this question. Yes. Preeti is asking, my daughter has all over legs. Will it? What is this? Preeti, your question is not complete. Please try to complete your question. So I just thought of starting with this Panchakarma explanation. Remember, pay attention. There are 5 cleansing therapies. Since we have some 2-3 minutes time, I would say this. 5 cleansing therapies. First is Vamana. Second is Virechana. Third is Basti. Fourth is Nasya. And fifth is Raktamokshana. Okay. These are the 5 cleansing therapies told in Ayurveda. First is Vamana. I think I have talked about this, but once again, I want to talk about this because I got this Vamana done today. Okay, early morning. So, what we generally suggest is even for a very healthy person, this Vamana is suggested at least once a year. March, that is February, Jan, and Feb, March would be best ideal seasons for Vamana. Since I would be busy during that time, I just thought of taking it up in December itself. So it is a very detailed process involving, which may stretch up to 10 days. First is Deepan Pachan, that is including diet and medicines which are improving the Agni. So that will be for 2 to 3 days. और इसके बाद का है स्नेहपान stage, that is we select some disease specific ghees, medicated ghees, and that is given internally early in the morning around 6:30 a.m. Every day there will be increase in dose. For example, first day if I'm taking 30 ml, second day it will be 60, 90, 120, 150, like that. Slowly we go on increasing the quantity. और इसके बाद है मसाज स्टीम. So that will be for 1 day, 1 or 2 days. और इसके बाद है Vaman. Vaman is the process that is, the main process. So today morning, I'll just tell you as my experience. So early morning, 5:30, I just took a very good massage for myself and had very nice hot water bath. Generally, this is done in institutions and on Abhyanga table, that is massage table के ऊपर patient को स्लीप करने के लिए, ऐसे लाई डाउन करने के लिए बोल के मसाज करके इसके बाद स्टीम देते हैं, और इसके बाद the patient is ready for vamana. So initially 1 to 1.5 liters of hot milk is given, not hot, moderately hot milk is given, और इसके बाद हम medicine देंगे, actual medicine that is prescribed for vamana. So after taking that, within 25 to 30 minutes, naturally only vamana dosha, doshotklesha, dosha vriddhi will happen, and the person gets projectile vomit. Okay, so as the patient gets this, he or she is given some glasses of kashayams, and kashayams are taken continuously, one glass after the other, and continuously the patient would go on vomiting. And that vomitus में कुछ ऐसा वैसा नहीं होगा, the विकृत कफदोष would come out, और ये सब करने के बाद लास्ट में हम सॉल्ट वाटर दे देंगे फॉर रिमेनिंग दोषास टू कम आउट, और इसके बाद धूमपान, दैट इज हल्दी का रूट इसको जला के the fumes are held towards the nose so that the person inhales the steam, the smoke, and puts it out, exhales it through mouth. So this is the procedure of vamana. और ये करने के बाद कुछ diet रहता है, like for example चावल का gruel. So we would soak this chawal morning itself, and when the patient feels hungry, the chawal cooked water, the upper supernatant water is given first dose, और इसके बाद second will be चावल का पानी along with little bit of सेंधा नमक, or third will be some चावल का पानी along with the paste rice. Okay, so these are the three meals the person has to consume on that day. So now is my meal time. Soon after the class, I'm going to have my meal, third meal of the day, and next day it is only khichdi. Okay, 3 times also khichdi, but freshly prepared. Third day onwards, slowly coming back to normal food like vegetables, and fourth day onwards, chapatis and all can be consumed. So this is a very detailed procedure. So it takes about 10 days, and it is very good even for a healthy person to take vamana once in a year. As I told you, Jan Feb is very ideal season for vamana. Lekin we can also do it whenever there is dosha utklesha. So what is the benefit of this? Excess kapha dosha will be put out. So kapha dosha will be put out in the form of, the mucus that comes out, and all the total, there will be a cleansing of the stomach. So this would lead to reduction in obesity, and then cycles would be regular, and then respiratory problems, if any, that would be set right, and hypothyroidism ke liye acha hai, PCOD ke liye acha hai. So many skin diseases can be tackled with this. So, and that is the reason why I'm wearing very warm clothes today. Okay, so it's actually cold here, but still, even though I'm sitting inside wearing this, so we need to be very warm, keep ourselves very warm, put some cotton in the ear, cover yourself one day. Okay, so from the next day onwards, yes, you can be normal. So please, all of you, try to read about vamana. So this vamana procedure is advisable for people with kapha related problems. Right? So saying this, let me end today's class. I'll be meeting you all tomorrow, 5 o'clock, for interactive session. I hope all of you have sent your queries in the query form. Let me see and answer all these. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.